are, finally. Yeah, I know, it's really cold out there. As you can see, it's really coming down. Yeah, just even having the door open for just, a couple seconds is brutal. But I've got the fire going, so we'll get warmed back up here really soon, so don't worry. I'm really glad you could come over tonight. Yeah, when you told me that you needed a little bit of relaxation and kind of a getaway, I thought that, my little secret spot here would be perfect. This is kind of where I go to disappear from, daily stress and just pressures of the real world. So hopefully it works for you too. So no one really knows about this place, so shh, keep it kind of to yourself. I don't want, anybody other than those who I think really need it to know about this place and kind of spoil their relaxation. I mean, that's why I, bought a place on top of a mountain. So not exactly the place you want to go to be seen or found. So relax. You can, gonna take the night off, enjoy some food and some nice company, hopefully. So I was going to cook your favorite meal, pork chops, but unfortunately I was away from the stove for just a second and they burnt. So yeah, I know I'm not the best cook, but luckily there was a Popeyes right down the mountain, so I was able to go get some real quick. Hopefully that's okay. Do you like chicken sandwiches, biscuits? Perfect. I knew you weren't super picky, so I thought it might work perfect for, such a short notice situation. Yeah, so anything else new going on? Just the typical. Hey, sometimes nothing new is perfect news. You know how it goes. Things start moving too quick and a lot of changes start snowballing, all at once, and all of a sudden now you're feeling like, man, I would really like to go back to normal. So if normal's where we're at, that is not a bad place to be. So let's kick back and relax and enjoy the view, the nice fireplace, and let's stay warm mostly. So let me grab that food real quick. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Yeah, I tried to get enough for both of us, so I got a couple drinks here. Do you like Sprite? I thought, a nice cold Sprite would be perfect once we got warmed up in here by the fire. So is that fine for you? All right, perfect. Yeah. Perfect. And one for me. So yeah, there is absolutely nothing better than a good ice cold large Sprite to get that day going. You may have to stir yours up just a bit in case it got a little watered down on the trip. So yeah, I'll take your trash. Perfect. Now we'll just set it to the side there. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got pretty thirsty on that walk up the mountain, so I know it's way too hard to get vehicles up here, and the path's pretty narrow, so I don't actually know how they managed to build something like this far up, but hey, I'm glad they did. It was a good find. Wasn't it you that gave me the heads up about that real estate opportunity? I thought it was, yeah. Hey, thanks again. I guess it's fitting that you're the first guest that I get to, share it with, so yeah, perfect. All right, so we've got several different items here. I didn't know exactly what you would like, so I got a nice classic fried chicken meal here. It's got some Cajun fries in there, which are great. They're not as crispy as some of, some other fries out there, but, a lot of people like them like that, so there they are. We've got the nice biscuit, and famous Popeyes biscuit. You've seen the memes, I'm sure. Super dry, but hey, what can I say? I love them. I love that, you know, just a light hint of butter on top. So yeah, we can go ahead and and of course I gotta go with the spicy chicken sandwich. You can't have a Popeyes trip without the spicy chicken sandwich. And if they ask you for classic or spicy, if you're ever buying for me, always get spicy. I love it. Okay, so yeah, what can I start you with? Oh, just a nice piece of chicken. Yeah. Does this work for you? All right, perfect. Yeah, I'll just put it on your plate there. Yeah. Hey, dig in. I'm gonna start with the sandwich first. You know, not too bad. I'll be honest. I've had chicken sandwiches that have just a little bit more condiments on them than that, but hey, that's not bad at all. It's been so long since I've had Popeyes that I've honestly forgotten what it tastes like a lot. So, you know, think of this as kind of a sort of review for us both. You know, it's been so long since we've had it, so, you know, kind of see what our first impressions are. As you can hear, that biscuit is really firm, and as you can see, they usually have quite a well-cooked outside to them there. A lot of biscuits, you know, are a little flaky, and Popeye's biscuits are not like that at all. They almost have two parts of the biscuit kind of pressed together, and as with any biscuit, you've got to make sure you dust off your fingers there. Yeah, I already put some French fries, and do you want to go ahead and have your sandwich too? Oh, yeah. There you go. No problem. Yeah, enjoy your biscuit too. As you can hear though, it's quite dry on top already, but let's go ahead and take a taste. See, not too bad at all. From what I remembered, I did not think their biscuits were that bad, but I know the reputation out there is that they have these biscuits that are absolutely inedible, and I'm sure you've seen the clip with Idris Elba, and you know, where he's choking on the biscuit. It's quite funny actually, but I don't think it's quite my experience with them, and from that one bite there, I quite enjoyed that. How's your Sprite? Good. I'm glad you liked it as well. I think I'm going to go ahead and dig into this chicken a little bit. I like to make sure I get some of that crunchy portion off the corners there and get that a little bit out of the way. That way we can get right to some of the chicken. I must say, their chicken is really fantastic. Much better than the sandwich first bite. I know their chicken sandwich has quite the reputation, but I have to be honest with you. I'm more of a classic fried chicken fan myself, but we'll give the sandwich another bite here in just a moment, but for now I can't help myself. I have to have a little bit more of this chicken. And as you can hear, that chicken is very crunchy. So, yeah, I went ahead and placed you a cloth napkin there that you can use at your leisure. Let's give this chicken sandwich another bite here. I must say, there's just not quite enough sauce on this sandwich for my liking. I think the taste of the chicken itself is alright. It is decently spicy. I have a pretty high tolerance for spice usually, but I think maybe I would like a little bit more of a kick in terms of the sauce. Now, I know a lot of you out there most likely enjoy a more plain sandwich or burger when you order one, and most likely the other half of you enjoy a lot of condiments on yours. I'm in the condiment camp, if you will. So sandwiches that are a little bit more of the plain side are usually not as much of my favorite. What do you think of yours? Really? Okay. All right, that's interesting. It's gotten a little better when I've gotten down to some of the sauce there. So perhaps it is growing on me a little bit. Let's have another piece of this biscuit, shall we? The Cajun fries, like I said, are quite soft compared to a lot of the other fries, but still, the taste and the seasoning, I think, is pretty nice. But once again, judging by my comments thus far, you can probably guess that I prefer mine with a little bit more of a dipping sauce option. So in this situation where we are enjoying them straightforward, I'll probably stick more to the chicken varieties. What's your favorite so far? Yeah. Okay. Hey, I don't blame you. You know, something that's interesting is that in fine dining culture, it's actually considered impolite to bite right off of whatever item of food you are consuming or having there at the dinner or event or party, whatever you find yourself at. You are actually encouraged to take small pieces off of whatever piece of food you would like to try. And I think it works for some types of food. And I found myself just, once I saw other people doing that, I now find myself doing it occasionally myself for whatever reason. One thing about me is that I really cannot stand having crumbs or any kind of textured feeling on my fingers when I'm eating. So I really enjoy having a napkin or cloth, item with me to clean my hands in between bites. It's just something that really bothers me. So you'll notice that type of behavior anytime you're eating with me. So how is everything? It tastes good? Perfect. I was hoping that you liked chicken or, things of this nature. You never know, everybody has their own taste, but I'm glad it worked out tonight. So I forgot. Remind me, did you move out in this area recently, or do you live close by, down in the valley? Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Yeah. I wasn't sure where you were at these days. Okay. What's it like down there? How's the weather been down there this time of year? Raining? Yeah, as you can see, we've experienced a lot of that up in this area as well. But of course it manifests itself as snow here. You know, I actually saw lightning in the snow earlier. Yeah, just right out here over the valley, just really bright lightning in the middle of the snowstorm, which you hardly ever see that. Right. Just the last bit of my biscuit left. Cheers. You know, I do have to be honest. I did need a big drink after that bite. Maybe they're onto something. I think one more bite of the sandwich here. What do you think of the fries? Right, yeah, they're not too bad. Not the best fries you can get, but they're all right. Well, I think that I am quite full, and that's about all I can eat. You're done? Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, of course. Well, feeling better already. Yeah, sometimes all it takes is just a little bit of time to stop, unwind, slow down, and have a nice meal. Just get some food in you and just feel a little bit more content. And some small talk here and there doesn't hurt either. Especially from, if it's a break from people whom you're talking to all day. Sometimes you just need a change of pace. So, yeah, anytime. Well, if you want to look around at some of the cabin here, I can show you around. You want a tour? All right, perfect. Yeah, let's go.